whether you like it or not, even though I know this is more witch hunting than it is anything, the facts are there that these are your tweets. You did write these things. Yes, you were younger, but you were over 20.
Encourage anybody who was allegedly sexually assaulted by Simi to please come forward, and ensure that their statement is taken, and then below.
Simi deactivated her X account after the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons (NAPTIP) announced that they are ready to investigate some disturbing allegations about her. Some old tweets by Nigerian songstress Simisola Kosoko, professionally known as Simi, resurfaced online. Public discussions raised concerns of abuse and misconduct in the daycare that the singer's mother was running a few years ago. As the public concerns intensified, NAPTIP on February 24, 2026 issued a public notice urging people to bring factual information or evidence that they might have about the singer's misconduct or happenings in her mother's daycare. A young man has also come out to accuse Simi of assault, and things are getting serious. While NAPTIP appears to be investigating the concerns raised, the general public has been calling on the Lagos state government to close down Simi's mother's daycare. Even though social media appears to be divided, with some people supporting Simi, it looks like the odds are against her. How did Simi find herself in such a hot mess? Is this witch hunting? Will her career survive this image-denting scandal?
Hello everyone, welcome. It's T-Code here for Africa English.
I got raped yesterday in my apartment, February 15th in the morning. I have insomnia. If I'm not drunk or I can't sleep. So the Saturday I drank and like it wasn't working, but I needed to be high enough so I could sleep. My eyes were tired but I couldn't sleep. I slept around 6 a.m. and around 9 I heard knocking on my door and I thought maybe it's one of my neighbors because...
On February 16, 2026, Nigerians woke up to the video of a young TikToker, Abigail Unsuka, also known as Mirabel, claiming that she was sexually assaulted in her apartment the day before. Within hours, the video went viral across social media platforms. Many Nigerians reacted, including popular singer Simi, who demanded justice for Mirabel. In a series of posts on the X app, Simi blew hot on men, telling them to stop assaulting women. "I am sick of this. Stop raping women. We need to castrate RAPISTS and burn them," she wrote. Simi further told men to hold each other accountable after many came under her comment section, telling her to calm down until an investigation is done. The singer said, "Men should hold other men accountable. Many of you create safe spaces for your friends' perverted and wicked behavior because I am not like that. I take an effing pepper spray when I walk outside alone or with my daughter. Do you think I'm scared of other women? If you are not a RAPISTS and people calling out RAPISTS bothers you, you need to sit and have a conversation with yourself. Because why are you triggered if you're not guilty?" Simi also spoke for women. "Almost every woman I know personally has been assaulted at some point in their lives. You think it's okay to shut people up from speaking up about assault because some people lie? If you lie, you should face the consequences, but that's not the conversation I'm having. Nor is it the one I'm interested in having. How many of your male friends have they lied against? How many of your male friends have actually assaulted women as vibes? Women are terrified to go out. Women in their homes are not safe either. Ask your sister, ask your female friends and your girlfriends, ask your wives. We're not all crazy." The outburst didn't go down well with a lot of people. Many began to warn the singer, who recently welcomed her second child with her husband, Adekunle Gold, to stay away from the public discussion. However, Simi, who prides herself on being a feminist, refused. In retaliation, old disturbing tweets she made began to resurface online. In one of the tweets dated 2012, the 37-year-old singer talked about a 4-year-old in a mother's daycare having a crush on her. Simi said he wants to lock lips with her and then he put his head on her lap. The Duduke crooner then asked if she could give him a chance. In another tweet, Simi said she loves to kiss the kids at her mother's daycare because they are so adorable. In a very disturbing one, she said, "I didn't know a 16-year-old boy is this good. I can't feel my legs." In another tweet, Simi said a baby was giving her an unintentional back rub that felt good. Back then, someone reacted on her tweets, reminding the singer that Nigeria has a Child Rights Act and the kid's parents may take legal action against her. But Simi dismissed this warning, claimed that she too is a child and the child is harassing her sexually too. In other tweets that resurfaced, the singer, who is now based in the US, used some anti-Igbo slurs like, "If you're not tall, dark and handsome, you're probably Igbo." In another, she shamed Igbo men for dating outside their race. Sharing a picture of John Obi Mikel, she said, "Igbo boys just don't have swag. All these Oyinbo girls you keep trying to impress are actually crazy about boys with conk Igbo accent." In another, she said, "There is 90% chance that I am 90% of my tweets." To some people, these tweets may seem like a harmless joke, but the majority think they are disturbing, problematic, and perverted remarks. An ex-user by the name Sydney has come out to tell his encounter with Simi a few years ago. The post read, "I had to summon courage to come forward and tell my story about Simi and her mother's daycare. I remember it in fragments. I was just a child, 5 years old, when my mother dropped me off at Simi mom's daycare. Back then, I didn't even have the language to express what was happening. I only knew that something felt wrong. There were things she did to me, to us, that no child should ever experience. Things I buried so deep that for years I convinced myself they weren't real. I told myself I was too young to remember clearly, that maybe I misunderstood. But trauma doesn't forget, even when you try to. Today I'm typing this with shaking hands and tears in my eyes, not because I want pity, but because silence protects people like her and it traps people like us." After this, Simi was forced to break her silence. In a statement shared on her X account, the mother of two said people are twisting her story to fit their false narrative about her. 14 years ago, I was 23, so I was definitely not a child. I'm not here to make excuses because I don't have anything to make excuse for. What I can't let anyone do is twist my story to fit false narratives," she wrote. The singer insisted her tweets didn't come from a place of perversion. "In 2012, I lived and helped out at my mom's daycare while I was hustling my music. I tweeted about everything that happened in my life, as we all did at the time. Kids can be mischievous. If a child did something I found funny, I tweeted about it. Kids are cute and lovable. I want to hug, kiss and cuddle them. I tweet about it. Nothing I tweeted was from perversion," she explained. "I was not famous, so maybe if I was, I would have understood that anything is open to whatever interpretation, including being used falsely by a faceless mob. I have never been depraved in my life. You can retweet all the tweets in the world about me loudly crushing on people I admired. Or being a cheeky young woman, I wasn't trying to hide it because I don't have anything to hide," she added. Simi also addressed insinuations that she was deleting the old tweets because they were wrong. According to the singer, her management team is the one deleting the tweets because they are sensitive to her family, not because they are wrong. "My team has been deleting some of my tweets because of how sensitive it is for my family. To be honest, I did not want to. I've always spoken against RAPE and sexual assault, even before you knew I existed. It's not a costume I'm wearing, it's who I am. I have never claimed to be perfect. I've never claimed to know anything. I said stop RAPING women. I stand by it." As you all heard, Simi didn't offer a single apology in her statement, which has again sparked more discussion of pride and lack of accountability. Social media user Solomon Buchi says Simi's rebuttal was evasive, insisting that she is arrogant for refusing to apologize even when it is clear that her tweets were disturbing and problematic. Buchi further said her arrogance could potentially cause a lot of issues for her mother, who runs the daycare.
That rebuttal from Simi was very evasive, very arrogant, and absolutely unnecessary. I'm going to read the tweet to you guys. Let's analyze it together. "David has a crush on me. He keeps coming close, acting like he wanna lock lips, and then he puts his head on my laps. Should I give him a chance? PS. he is for. The problem is the use of inappropriate language. What do you mean by David has a crush on you? This is a 4-year-old boy. He's moving like he wants to lock lips with you. Locking lips is a term that's used to describe French kiss or passionate, intimate kiss. So how are you interpreting the innocent moves of a young boy as sexual? And then she was asking if she should give him a chance. You know what? Flip it. Let's say this was a man and this man was talking about a 4-year-old girl. Now let's read it. Let's change the name to say Sandra. Sandra has a crush on me. She keeps coming close, acting like she wants to lock lips, and then she puts her head on my lap. Should I give her a chance? She's 4. Just imagine that was said about a 4-year-old girl. That definitely sounds very wrong. So my problem with Simi is that she should have apologized, but she's coming back to double down because she doesn't want to admit that that was objectively a problematic tweet. No matter the context, no matter the nuance you want to bring into. If I sent my son to nursery and the daughter of the owner of the nursery who works at the nursery says that a 4-year-old has a crush on her and wants to lock lips with her and asking if she should give the 4-year-old a chance, if you are a parent and you're being honest, that will definitely raise eyebrows. So it was better Simi did not even come to give any statement than coming to fool all of us. How can you claim that they were innocent tweets, but you deleted them? Again, like I have said, most of the activism you see on social media is absolutely performative. These people don't care about what is right. They care about their gender politics, their witchcraft feminism.
Media personality known as Onye Mike has shared his painful experience of being abused at age 4 by an older woman, criticizing singer Simi over a controversial resurfaced tweet.
Simi, I did not want to get involved in this whole situation because your husband is somebody I hold dearly. Very easygoing guy. But I have to because this is my job. I think you're a very bold woman, very strong woman, always coming out to speak against rape. Absolutely. Because you're not the only celebrity we have. And a lot of female celebrities will either turn the blind eye, look away. But you boldly do it. Good. But accountability, Lofi, bye, DJ. Just coming out and apologizing that, oh, what I said, I'm sorry. You didn't. And now it's been going on for days. In fact, the same Mirabel girl, and now the thing that's propelled into a bigger issue, pedophilia. And whether you like it or not, even though I know this is more witch hunting than it is anything, the facts are there that these are your tweets. You did write these things. Yes, you were younger, but you were over 20. And you consistently wrote it. In fact, somebody warned you in the tweet that why would you say this about an underage? You said that the kid, a 4-year-old, was sexualizing you. You wrote those things. And instead of coming outside to apologize, Oshilagidi, and this is where the issue is. Not because I don't know that they are witch hunting you. You have to understand that pedophilia, rape, is just as big as it is on the feminine side as it is on the masculine side. I know you might not have even acted on those things. You were just saying, but it doesn't matter. These were your tweets. You want to call? Portion woman, and your man in low Dominique Kekere, Agbalagba ló gba virginity me. In fact, títí mo fi pé 12, I speak to therapists today and they're like, that's one of the reasons why I'm very hypersexual. Auntie Sauda ló kọ́kọ́ dó mi at the age of 4.5. The next person that by the time I'm 6, and Sauda will do her thing, a tún máa fi okó mi kékeré, okó mi tí ojú báyìí ló máa fi ṣeré. And Sauda would have been at least 28, 30 then. I was 4. And so have a lot of men been abused as a child. In fact, if you don't believe me, let's play in the comment section. As a man, some of them are married, but I beg you if you can, please comment in the comment section with the name of the woman that abused you. Most men were virgin, played with as a child by an elderly woman. How about that? Let's check it in the comment section.
Other social media users have started reporting the singer to relevant agencies both in Nigeria and in America, where she is now based. Foundational Nupe lawyer insists that Simi is a pedo, whether she agrees or not. Not when the pattern of fantasizing over a minor male child is apparent and consistent. All these posts point to one logical conclusion: she is a pedophile. The social media user also urged parents to check on their kids in the daycare. Please, If your kids, especially boys, are in daycare or being taken care of by nannies that you entrust your kids with, please check on them. Interrogate properly. People like Simi might be molesting and harassing them without you knowing. Protect your kids from perverts and pedos. Tweeting in support of Simi, an ex-user said the old tweet resurfacing is a product of cyberbullying, adding it was done intentionally to punish Simi for speaking up against sexual assault. Simi and Adekunle Gold have done absolutely nothing to deserve this level of bullying. Anyone who was active on Twitter back in the day knows it was basically a digital diary. People tweeted every random thought that crossed their minds. It was unfiltered chaos. We all said things. Trying to weaponize old tweets now like it's some groundbreaking revelation is honestly tiring. Besides NAPTIP going into investigation mode, Nigerians appear to be reporting Simi's songs on Spotify.
For the Simi case, we cannot act like we have not seen these things. And so we have a duty to at least commence preliminary investigation. Is there any survival? Because the truth of the matter is that we will not, it's going to be very difficult to prosecute the lady without a survivor being present, a victim of whatever it is. Is it sexual abuse? Is it is it defilement, sexual assault by penetration, and what have you? So it's to start the process, encourage anybody who was allegedly sexually assaulted by Simi to please come forward, and ensure that their statement is taken, and then we know.
We ask again, will Simi's music career survive this scandal? Would you say the tweets are disturbing, or do you think they are harmless? Do you agree with those who say Simi is being targeted because she spoke about sexual assault? Finally, do you think Simi will face investigation and legal consequences for her old tweets?
Let's go to the comment section to share our opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it so it can reach the right people. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching. It's Tico here, and I'll see you again soon.